Hello guys, and we are on the second part of the Queen's Gambit variations, and I left out two main variations in the Queen Gambit, that is the Tarrasch and the Semi-Tarrasch. Please look on to the first part where I have discussed about various Queen's Gambit variations, and here we are going to see the Tarrasch defense. The Tarrasch defense goes like d4, d5, c4, e6, and after knight c3. After knight c3, black must not put knight f6, but goes instead c5. After c5, cd5, and ed5. I'm sorry, ed5, and after knight f3, knight c6, g3, and knight f6, and bishop g2. First, I want to tell something about this Tarrasch. This was invented by the German player named Tarrasch. Here, actually, black admits forming the isolated d5 pawn or obtaining in return good piece play. White's best objection to the Tarrasch defense is a system introduced by Schleicher and developed by Rubinstein. And the Tarrasch defense was used by many leading players like Spassky and Kasparov. After now, bishop e7 and castles and castles, and now d takes c5. This move is aimed at seizing the dark squares in the center and on the queen side, which favors the decisive pressure on the black isolated d5 pawn. And after bishop takes c5, knight a4, bishop e7, and then bishop e3, rook e8. This is the modern continuation. After rook c1, then bishop g4. In return for the isolated pawn on d5, black obtains piece counterplay. And I will show you another variation in the same Tarrasch. After this moves, then after knight f3, knight c6, g3, and black pushes the c4 here, and after that bishop g2. This move, actually, the c4 push was introduced by Stahlberg. Black tries to avoid the isolation of the d5 pawn and instead to start active operations on the queen side. After bishop b4, castles, and then knight ge7, then e4 here. By opening the position in the center, white obtains good piece play. Then d takes e4, then knight takes e4, then bishop g4, and a3, bishop a5, bishop f5, I'm sorry, f4, and white has better chances here. And next we will be looking at the semi-Tarrasch defense. In the semi-Tarrasch, Before c5 black puts knight f6, then after knight f3 black puts c5. This is the semi-Tarrasch move order, and unlike the main line in the Tarrasch defense, and this move does not lead to the isolation of the d5 pawn. Uh, uh, then after c takes d5, there is knight takes d5, and after e3 there is knight f6, knight c6, and bishop d3, and cd4, and ed4, and bishop e7, and castles. After castles there is rook e1, bishop f6, bishop e4, knight de7, and bishop e3, there is b6, queen a4, bishop b7, rook ad1, and black has complications here. Okay guys, that's all for the variations in the Queen's Gambit. In my next videos I'll be talking about the Slav, and then the Catalan, Chigorin, Albin counter Gambit, and even the Queen's Gambit accepted variations. Please check out in my playlist. And also all these openings are about the closed games. I'll also be discussing about the open games, semi-open, all of that, and also semi-closed games. I hope you would have enjoyed and learned through these videos. I'll meet you in the next video.